The worst feeling is when you get to school, get back from school, do homework, but then instead of studying the language you want to study all day, you end up tired and just scroll on your phone. But not anymore. The first tip I will share with you will change that one major fact that is preventing you from learning any language, and if you listen until the end, I will share the exact structure that I use to learn a language while balancing school and life. So let's go. The first tip is not really a tip at all. Rather, it's a lifestyle change. What do you do when you get home from school? When you close your door? If you're like the majority of people, you tell yourself you're going to take a break. After all, you just spent the entire day studying. But then that break turns into hours, and soon you spend the entire day lounging around. So, if you want to actually start learning, please just start on what you have to do before you feel ready to do so. Because think of all of the things that you could have done just because you didn't feel ready. And that leads to the second tip. When you don't feel ready, that's the when you are the most ready to do anything. If you don't think you're ready to finally finish your textbook chapter that you've been putting off for weeks, then this is the best time to do it. Because even when you already have done a little bit and after 30 minutes get demotivated, then you are not pushing yourself hard enough. But contrary to popular belief, it is better for you to pace yourself. This is where study apps come in handy. But in a nutshell, what these apps do is track how much you study. And what I study, especially with Flora, is the fact that it blocks you from visiting other apps to work with. So when you're feeling totally swamped, either use a Pomodoro timer like Flora, or consider using a more advanced tool such as time blocking, where you basically just block times into your schedule for specific subjects. While we're on the topic of organization, another tool that I use a lot is Notion. I use it as a tracker to make sure everything is done, and soon I'll even host an aesthetic Notion tour video, so stay tuned for that. In the same context is the final and much more important tip, which is to make sure you have motivation in the first place. This may seem so obvious, especially in this day, but so many people these days don't set a clear motivation, which when you start actually making progress can harm you. I'll get into that topic in a future video. See you guys next time, and good luck!